Hello and welcome to the Elevate podcast. I'm your host, Patricia Nowakowski. I am a salon owner, educator, mindset, and leadership coach that helps salon owners go from overwhelmed and burnt out to motivated and empowered. It is my mission to help you systemize your business, generate more profit, and create a career that you are absolutely in love with. Join us every week to learn about the small shifts you can make to elevate your business regarding mindset, marketing, social media, business systems, and so much more. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Elevate podcast. On today's episode, I am going to be sharing my go-to strategy to attract stylists utilizing social media. I highly recommend grabbing a paper and something to write with so you can take notes, because this strategy has landed me 7 interviews in the last 2 weeks. And it is something that every single salon owner can do either at the gym, they can do it at home when they're with their kids, during downtime, that will continually be attracting stylists to your business. And it really just takes time and a little bit of consistency and some discipline to make this part of your regular routine. Literally 10 minutes a day, not even every single day during the week, will help you attract stylists to your salon effortlessly. But you need to do everything that I tell you today in the episode. Before we get started with today's episode, I would also like to add that if you love the Elevate podcast, or you find yourself listening to the podcast every single time we release a new episode, I'm going to beg you, please don't make me beg, to please follow and leave a review. By leaving a review, it keeps me going. I love reading everything that you guys leave, and I love the feedback to make this podcast better. It also allows the podcast to have more opportunities for growth, which is something that is amazing, not only for me, also amazing for everyone listening. So welcome back to the Elevate podcast, where I like to remind every salon owner the power of your success is in your own hands. And it really just takes little simple action that you can do every day, little baby steps of consistent action to truly create the result that you want in your business. And today I am diving into one of the most effective and overlooked things that you can do to consistently attract new talent in your salon. I wanted to make today's podcast more of a strategy podcast. And I want to also add that anything that I share on this podcast is something that I've tried and tested in my own business. And I really only share the things that truly get me results. And this is definitely something that is bringing me a ton of results, especially when it comes to attracting new team members. I want to say the number one way that I have gotten team members is by word of mouth. So if you have not started working on your leadership, and if you do not have a good reputation, it's going to be very hard to attract stylists. So you need to start there. I always recommend working on yourself to create the thriving business you're dreaming of. And that is always the main component to your success. But if you're already at a place and you're like, I'm dialed in on my leadership, I need to attract new stylists, or you're a new salon owner and you've got things pretty dialed in, this is the strategy you need to start incorporating. Wondering what it's like to work with me? Want to know what I've tried and tested in my salon and how you can create more freedom as a salon owner? I'm excited to offer an exciting way to get my coaching lessons to you in our podcast subscription. The Elevate Insider is an inside look into my coaching calls and includes exclusive content from me. These episodes contain coaching lessons and the exact steps you need to take to grow your salon. Plus, you'll receive special PDFs and supporting documents so that you can easily take action. To learn more and to become an insider, visit opulentbeautypro.com/insider. If you are struggling to find the right stylists, and you're tired of getting ghosted by people applying, or you're not getting any applications, or you're getting people that are coming to your business that don't align with your culture, then this episode is for you. This strategy is organic and it's completely free and it works. And if you're willing to show up consistently, you will definitely start to see an increase in the people applying at your salon. So here's the truth. No stylist wants to work for a salon they do not feel connected to. And connection starts with visibility. By visibility, I mean visibility of you, the leader. Before we step into how I use social media to attract stylists, let's get clear on this one thing. This process begins with you as a salon owner. If you are not showing up consistently on social media, both personally and professionally, you are already behind, and this strategy will not work for you. And this is not something that is going to set you back. Literally, posting personally and professionally for a week straight will get you where you need to be for this strategy to work for you. If you are not doing social media as a salon owner, at this point, we're in 2025, it's a non-negotiable. There's no excuse. You need to show up as a leader on your page. You need to showcase who you are. You need to show what it's like to work in your salon, what type of leader you are, what your interests are, what your vision mission is for your team, because this strategy is going to push people to look at your page. It's going to introduce stylists to you that do not know you exist. And this is your opportunity to make your first impression. So, what does this mean? You need to be on your own Instagram gallery. You need to post your face. You need to post about your values. You need to make reels consistently. Do not overthink them. Just document. What does it look like day to day in your salon? What is a day in the life of the salon owner? Why did you open your salon? What is your favorite coffee drink? What is your life like outside of the salon? On my personal page, you can check me out. It's Patricia_Nowakowski_OBS. I post about working out. I post about things to help salon owners. I post about things I do in my salon. I post about extensions. I post about all the things that make me me, because I know that stylists who align with what I'm doing are going to want to work at my salon. And people need and want to know who they're going to work for. It makes it less scary. We have to remember that these newer stylists coming out of beauty school are already so scared. They don't want to pick the wrong salon. They want to make sure where they're going is the right place for them. And if you don't do this for yourself, then how they're going to pick the right salon is by the salon that their friends are going to, even if that salon isn't right for them. And we don't want that either, right? We want to make sure that the people coming into our business are right for our business. And this is how you do it. It's literally doing the work for you. You just need to work through the fear of posting as an owner. And again, if you can't do this for yourself, how are you going to hold your team accountable and expect your team to do this as well? And social media is one of the key components to the client funnel. Again, this is going to attract clients and stylists to you. You need to speak directly to your audience about what everything looks like in your salon. Again, you need to post on your personal page and your professional page. You need to show the standards. It shouldn't be all fluffy. It should be the things that really create growth in your salon. And growth doesn't happen by doing the comfortable things. It happens by doing the uncomfortable things. So what does that look like for you as a leader? And what does that look like for your salon? Talk about how you coach your team. Share the stories that highlight how you support your stylists. And again, non-negotiable. And don't forget the human side of you. Show your life outside of the salon. People want to work with people, not just brands. If you're invisible, you're not worth working for. Unfortunately, I hate to say it. We live in a society that glamorizes influencers. We live in influencer culture, and especially these stylists, they are living and breathing the people that they are watching on social media that inspire them to be a better stylist, and that should be you. So do not let your limiting beliefs hold you back, and push through the fear and really get started on this. This was short, sweet, and to the point. Here's what makes this strategy work. You lead with visibility and authenticity. Again, be authentic, people. You take proactive steps to find your people that align with your business. It weeds out the people that don't. If you post something that, turns someone away, that means they weren't right for your business and you didn't hire them and waste time and resources on somebody that didn't belong in your business anyway. And engage consistently and build trust without being transactional. When you show up as someone they want to be around, not just to work for, it creates long-lasting employees. So the best part of this is, again, you can do this from your phone while you're at the gym, sitting at home, drinking your coffee. This is modern recruiting. This is how we build magnetic salons with aligned talent, and it starts with you. If this episode spoke to you, again, please screenshot it and share it to your story. Tag me. Please share this with your favorite salon owners that you want to help grow. And let's help more salon owners stop waiting for the right stylist to find them and start showing up in the spaces where they already are. Thank you for tuning in to the Elevate Insider. Until next time, keep showing up, keep building trust, and remember, your dream team is watching. Make sure that they can see you. Thanks for tuning in to the Elevate podcast. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you would leave a review on Apple Podcast or wherever you listen. The Elevate podcast is hosted by me, Patricia Nowakowski, and is produced by Opulent Beauty Pro. To receive my free business guides, visit opulentbeautypro.com/free or click the link in the show notes. You can find me on Instagram at Opulent Beauty Pro or at Patricia_Nowakowski_OBS. If you love this show, please consider subscribing, and we will see you next week.